Get this one underway. A.J. Allmendinger and Austin Cindric. Up through the gears they go. Two by two, and already jockeying for position as they get ready for the right-hander. Turn number one.
Here they come into the corner. A.J. Allmendinger first there. His teammate Justin Haley darts to the inside. 3 wide further back. Everybody trying to get their footing coming into the corner. It's Justin Haley now that will grab the lead over A.J. Allmendinger, who slipped in turn number 2. Now they're side by side for second. Here's Austin Cindric. A.J. Allmendinger wheel to wheel as Justin Haley begins to pull away out of turn 6.
Haley driving away as the field tries to run side by side through that kink that is 5 and 6. Oh, we got cars contact back there between several cars. Cars going around. 07 to 36 cars. Rest of the field barrels down into turn 7.
Get it running.
Got a lot of guys here in turn 7 having to come to a stop because they missed the corner. We were 8, 9, and 10. Everybody makes it through, Jeff.
Yeah, they're headed this way. You see the 90 car. He is stopped on a racetrack. Preston Pardis. They're sailing right now with 11. Austin Cindric. Here's Ty Gibbs taking a fight to Allmendinger. Allmendinger off track. Got to get himself back on. Working himself back into the racetrack. Cars just flying by him, though.
So uncharacteristic of A.J. Allmendinger. 2 corners that he missed on the first lap of the race.
Yeah, it started at turn 1 as we now see yellow on the racetrack. Turn 1, lap 1, A.J. Allmendinger misses the corner, loses the lead to Justin Haley. This is the reason for the caution. We have Pardis. Unfortunate for the 90. Preston Pardis had a great qualifying effort. Look at Brandon Jones. Huge damage to the front splitter of that car.
So let's take a look at this. Oh, there's Kevin Harvick as well with a little bit of damage. This is through the kink of 5 and 6. Look back behind the lead cars. Somebody catches a little air. The 19 and the 90. Oh, that looks like Harrison Burton gets up in the air. Everybody behind him, oh, they're all jumping that curb. Goodness gracious. See that orange curb? It's on the outside edge of that exit of turn 6. And it is extremely aggressive, apparently. And a lot of these guys destroyed their race cars jumping across that. So when you're going through turn 5 and 6, it's a full throttle corner. It's a kink. But you cannot see the curbs when you're following other cars through there.
Through this corner with tons of speed and then carry speed into turn 12. Right here, a great opportunity to make up some space. Going to the inside. Can he make it work? Easily clears. Great job, great aggressive driving. He's going to get this stage away after pitting. I didn't think he'd have a shot, but that great restart put him in position.
Alex Yance, the crew chief for the 11, making a great call, bringing him to pit road. Now Haley taking advantage of the fresh tires. He's back out front, and he's going to win his 4th stage of the 2021 season. Haley wins stage 1.
And a tip of the hat to Sage Karam in 5th.
As Haley bailed out, he was in the middle of that 3 wide coming through turn 1. It'll cost him some spots, and it's going to cost him another. Oh, look out. One car spinning further back and off the course as everybody will slide by. Everybody trying to check up. Another car in trouble. That's Chris Wright. He'll go off course as well as a couple of drivers come to grief here through turn number 5, working their way onto the back straightaway.
There's some damage to the one car. Chase Elliott's around. He spins 360, gets it right and gets it going, but
here's Allgaier down to the inside of Myatt Snyder. Look out further back. Austin Dillon is around. He'll spin the car, coming in a little too hot. Everybody's got to get by, and they will. Now Austin rights the car, and that was the case of coming in way too hot and trying to get in that corner. And obviously Austin asked a bit much out of that race car, all the way to the back of the pack for Austin Dillon.
yeah, we're going to look at it right here. Getting down in the corner, Austin gets a little bit. I'd have got a little bit of help there. I couldn't really tell. They just get in the corner a little bit too hard.
The 7 of Allgaier. Oh, and the caution comes out.
And the problem there, Allgaier is not going to be able to do his service. He didn't get to the commitment line. It didn't look like he got there in time. That'll be a question of Will Rogers climbing out of the 24. That's the reason for the caution.
Rick, this caution just changed the entire race. the entire race just got flipped upside down because of this caution. We see right here the 24 fire coming out of the right front wheel well.
And he had just exited pit road.
Turn 4, Cindric gets away. Now Ty Gibbs is just trying to hang on to that number 2 spot. Mike Snyder on the curves, and they're banging corner panels. Sam Mayer's around out of 6. He'll spin to the inside, hard into the tire barrier.
That's
a
not
lot
being
of damage
smart.
on the right front of the Sam Mayer car, who got crossed up coming out of turn number 6.
And that's definitely going to possibly bring out a yellow. I don't know if Sam will be able to get that car out of the grass there, but a little contact between him and Chase Elliott going through turn 5 and 6. You have to remember earlier in the race, in turn 7, there was contact between them two drivers that sent Chase Elliott around. Those guys trying to race side by side through that kink is very difficult to do. You saw ahead of them, Maya Snyder allowed the 54 to have that position, would not go through there side by side with him. Sam's going to pull off here right beyond turn 7. I'm looking right at the car. It's going to bring out a yellow. Look at the replay. So right in front of him, Maya Snyder's gave up this same situation with the 54 car, but these two drivers, both of them wanting this position, decided to race through there side by side. A little bit of contact. I think Sam sees that curb that those drivers jumped earlier in the race, made an avoidance, a quick movement in the steering wheel to miss that, and spun the car out into the tire barrier trying to avoid launching over that curb.
Yeah, Junior, he really had little choice right there. Chase Elliott underneath him used up a lot of racetrack. Chase can't see.
On the start-finish line. It's 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around this almost 2.5-mile road course here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Austin Cindric has really put on a great display here. He's led 28 laps already. A big day for the family. Tim Cindric is here. He's the president of Team Penske. Normally he's on the road. He's following IndyCar, and a part of that series as it goes from track to track, he's able to now watch his son. Megan, his mom, normally took him to the racetrack when he was a kid. She's able to watch and enjoy what Austin is able to do. So a big day for the Cindric family and potentially a big day for Penske.
Come down the back straightaway, just a few more corners away from kissing the bricks here at Indy. He's on a 6-race winless streak in road course. Even though he's dominant at these tracks, this is his longest drought. Trying to hope to come around these final few corners and end that. You know he's excited. Coming around to you, Burton. A few more corners with his 22 car. He's got himself a win.
Yeah, Junior, I told you this morning, I thought the field had closed the gap a little bit on Austin Cindric. He looked at me and said, nah, hadn't happened. You were right, Austin Cindric. Just so smooth today. Didn't look like he had the best car early in the race, but just managed it. Nice job coming to the start-finish line.
Looking for his 5th win of 2021 and looking ahead to 2022. He'll be a full-time Cup Series driver, driving the 2-car for Team Penske on the Cup side. But today he's going to win at the historic Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Cindric gets the win.
You are the man. That was... Hey, Cruz, you guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Austin, tell me.
Celebration all around for the 22 team. A great day once again. Now a sweep on Saturday for Team Penske. Will Power wins the IndyCar race. Now Austin Cindric wins the Xfinity Series race. He'll race tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the Cup Series race on NBC. His final start in the Cup Series for 2021 as we see still through the results.
In Indiana, and it seems that I can see.
You mentioned he gets a race tomorrow. The top 4, Cindric, Allmendinger, Haley, Elliott, all 4 will be in the Cup race tomorrow.
Could you have made that a duet? Do you know exactly what he was singing there?
I was just going to pass by and hopefully nobody was going to point out his singing. Heck of a driver. Well, let's just go back to that. Heck of a driver.
What a
I
day.
used to roam, and when I dream about the moonlight on the Wabash, then I long
Jim Neighbors definitely a better rendition than what we're getting out of Austin Cindric, but I'm impressed right there.
I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Hope it's better than your second. Oh, I'm sure Jim Neighbors.
Oh, Eddie's referencing Jim Neighbors there. Jim Neighbors, famous obviously for Gomer Pyle, and he's famous for singing back home in Indiana before the Indianapolis 500 for so many years. And now Austin Cindric wins at this famous racetrack. Only the second Xfinity Series race on the Indianapolis road course. The first one went to Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe now running in the Cup Series. The second race goes to Austin Cindric. He'll be racing in the Cup Series next year. It might be the new indicator. You win at the Indianapolis road course, and you take that next step. Almost 50% of the laps led by Austin Cindric today. Allmendinger finishing second. Haley is third. Chase Elliott coming home fourth. Noah Gragson was fifth. Austin Dillon sixth. Myatt Snyder fell back to seventh, but his best finish on a road course in the Xfinity Series as we see Cindric climb out of the car. Crowd here acknowledging what he was able to do today.
Final stage, ran under green flag conditions, and Cindric, that's what he needed. Never put a wheel wrong the whole time. 19 straight laps under green.
The crowd responds. The flag actually fell off the stick.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.